the QSP. QSP. Oh, nice spinner. Yeah, come on. Love a spinner. We got a Turtle Punk. 14C 28-inch, stonewashed, black and white. All right. Turtle Punk. All right. If you're interested in specs, go ahead and click the pause button. And you can review all the good stuff right there. Ceramic ball bearings. Yeah, pretty cool. And I think I'm digging the knife so far. Of course, standard QSP stickers. And there she be. The Turtle Punk. Wow. It has, look at the ridges. It's got a ton of milling in that G10. Steel liners, steel pocket clips, got decent tension on it. Let's get that first look. Yeah, dual ground. It's got the little swedge on the end there, but created a secondary tip here. Stonewashed, 14C 28N. It's got an underlying satin finish on it there. Interesting. Well, let's get rid of all the distractions. Bags and boxes and stickers. Oh my. There we go. All right. The Turtle Punk. Centered blade. Only 2 ways in. Got a thumb flick. Pretty snappy. And a spidey flick. Ooh, stiff. Yeah, very stiff. Yep. Liner lock. So I know I'm not up on a lock. It's just stiff. Run it a little bit. May have to address that because I don't like having to like grunt. Like there I failed it. Like digging my finger into it. And the thumb flick's kind of stiff. So, you know, I think it could benefit from maybe a little adjustment. I'm going to look here. Looks like we're just, the inside of the liner is just separated from the outside of the top of the liner there. So we'll check that out. Let's run down that pocket clip real quick. Hey, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to reverse that order, be a little more efficient in the video. Nice. Good look, completely deep carry. The holes lend themselves to grab on and pull that out. Yeah, on the thin stuff. It could benefit from a little bit of tension. Really tucks back there in my back pocket nice. I like it. It could benefit from a little, so I may squeeze that just slightly, add a little tension to that. It's got a lanyard hole here. That's kind of cool. Yep. All right, let's get rid of that. I think we already tested that lock, but yeah, I don't have any concerns of that working. I think it's going to be just fine. I mean, everything works, but I will say I'm feeling edges everywhere on this knife. I'm feeling them here, here, back here. Like, I just feel edges. It's not horrible edges, but I feel it. Yeah. All right, well, let's get down. Let's keep this bus on the road, moving. Captured pivot. Feels like we got a little Loctite going on in there. Looks like there's a piece of metal from the machining of the threads. See it? I'll be careful and throw that in the trash can because a little piece like that end up in your finger or your foot or, end up anywhere in you. It would be not a good thing. and then this back pocket clip screw. But we're going to pull them both because I am going to make a quick adjustment to that pocket clip. I'm going to go from good to great. You ever read that book? I dug it. I ran a couple of companies kind of based on that philosophy, good to great. And it worked. Some solid stuff. Nice scale, lightweight. Got this nice stainless steel liner. It's been polished. It's pretty. There was a little bit of oil under that scale. So I don't see any here. But I think I'm gonna look. Just because I'm here, I can pull this one screw here and this one screw here. And I think that might be captured. It is. So it's easy to put them in and out, but I think I can spin it now, that scale, and just see if there's oil under there. I'm going to loosen this just a smidge. Yeah, see, now I can rotate. I mean, there was a little bit, but we're going to wipe it all down now. Let's wipe that, and then we'll get the back side. We don't need to polish that up. It's going to be up against that scale. All right. Oop, wrong bit driver. What did I do? Is it me? There it is. Tried to get away. Put a little tension back on that. And then let's put this one back in. Yeah, so one side of this is round, and the other side is milled. See the little flat edge on it? Not a lot of knives do that. A lot of them do not mill the liners to retain their little barrel spacers, but QSP does. And I find it to be a wonderful little effort that they make in their knife. It's pretty cool. All these look the same, so I'm going to believe that this is this one. Yep. Before I put all that back in, I'm going to go ahead and wipe the inside of this scale down. Something I like to do. I know some of y'all like to do it, but there's just something about all them fingerprints and the fact that it's got this beautiful polished stainless liner, and that's going to be able to be viewed from the top and the bottom of the knife, from reflections. So I want to clean that up. I mean, why knife manufacturers don't, I don't know. I guess it's on the inside of the knife, and you know, it's out of sight, out of mind type thing. But you can, it does make a difference. You can see it. So I like to shine them up. Let's get the inside of the scale. Turtle Punk. I like the gymnastics pattern that they got going on here. Looks good. I like the black and the white versus, I think this also comes, you can get it in a colored version, you know, where it's got a rainbow of colors in there. I like the black and white. I'm a fan of the black and white. Yeah, cryptic. Black and white on a pivot. Come on, man. The little logo, the triangle. I mean, are these guys sending a message? Like, are they in Alcoholics Anonymous? Or what's that about? Y'all got to drink it raw? Or I guess it could be the Narcotics Anonymous. Maybe they got a drug habit. I mean, I'm not starting rumors or nothing. I'm just saying that it would fit if that was the subliminal thing. I mean, maybe they could reach out and tell me, hey man, be messing with my anonymity, my sobriety. All right, just a tiniest little bit of tension on this. I didn't add much, but I do think it's going to make all the difference in the world because it was wonderful to begin with. It was. Let me say this: it was good. Well, now it should be wonderful. And of course, there we go. I probably shouldn't be tightening up these barrel spacer scale screws without the pivot in there because sometimes they just don't line up right. Stop pin. It's got dual stop pins. Obviously, one's going to be for open and the other should be for closed. Internal, well, I was going to say internal stop pin, but of course that's retarded. I just put two of them in and said that it's got dual stop pins. Dork. Goof. Dummy. Early onset of dementia. It's possible, man. They say you take enough concussions, blows to the head, that kind of thing. I have had my fair share. I have had my head filled with bubbles more than most, I think. But less than others. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I think the little one here, wait a minute. I think the big one is, yeah, that scale screw. And then these are my pocket clip screws. So since I put a little bit of tension on that, I'm going to put that front screw in first. Or the back screw, my bad. I said that backwards. I'm going to put that back screw in first to help. Because see how that's raised up now in there? The front of that. So this back screw will catch and help pull that front down. Because if I started with this front screw, there's a chance I could strip that out and cause myself some complications. So just kind of a good habit to start with the back screw. There we be. All right, how's that action? Oh, I was going to mess with that lock bar. Goof. I didn't even look at it. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, it's so stiff. I can barely get that out. All right, well, we gotta come back apart. I'm gonna spare y'all some video time. How about that? Okay, so this is one of those, man. I mean, I moved this maybe barely a half a millimeter. There's not a lot of room in there. And so I may have to take it back apart and put tension on it. We'll test that lock, make sure that I didn't compromise its ability to actually lock up. But I'm going to save you more some assembly time. You've already seen me assemble, so let me get it back together. Okay, so we're back together. Let's check it. I mean, very smooth. I can definitely feel the difference. I didn't take much, but now look, I can easily Spidey flick it. Yeah. Yep. Changed things dramatically. Still centered on the blade. Didn't affect any of that. It's very snappy with the thumb. Very snappy with the Spidey flick. So, of course, the issue is going to be, will the lock fail? Yeah, no, we're good, man. And we've got, I mean, 95% of the lock bar, the liner lock, is behind the blade at about 45%. And so it's locked up wonderfully. Yeah. All right, well, let's go forward. Yeah, that transformed the knife. That stiff detent was making the knife not fun. And, I wasn't going to be a fan if I had to deal with that. And digging in my finger here for a Spidey flick and then having that fail, it's not fun. I don't like it. So yeah, being able to adjust that was a big deal. Let's talk about the action now. So thumb flick, snappy. Spidey flick is snappy. Without putting any wrist into it, I can just throw it out there. Yep. And it's very snappy. You can hear it slam out there. Same thing with the thumb. Access to the lock bar. This is lowered. It's got jimping on the actual liner lock. And so reaching in and unlocking that is really intuitive. Taking that just the smallest amount off of that, moving that just the tiniest bit has made all the difference in the world. This is easy to unlock now, and it runs well. It's completely solid, locked up. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, I'll give it an A minus. It's A level action. It's not top tier stuff, but at the price point and for what this is, it's good stuff. Because definitely, I think this is going to be a budget knife. But we'll see. I've been fooled lately, man. A couple of these I thought were budget pieces came in over the $100 mark. I've kind of been back on my heels a little bit going, what? Let's talk about ergonomics. So right out of the gate, the contouring, like this is bumped like a turtle shell. The way that they've contoured this and milled it is really cool. Very unique, and it provides a wonderful grip. I do feel edges on the pocket clip. I feel edges on the scales. None of it is hot. Like, the back of the pocket clip, when you go this deep with a pocket clip, the chances of that, the edge of this and the edge of this not being hot are slim because it extends out on its own. And when you squeeze hard, that's going to dig in. And so, yeah, I do feel that. And I'm going to call it, it's hot. It's not boiling hot water, but it's hot water. You wouldn't want to put your finger in it. It's got jimping on the spine, great platform for the thumb, just shy of combat jimping. Like if I dig in, I can push past, but it's uncomfortable and it does want to bite and hold me back. But very confident grip here. Confident, not so confident, confident, very confident. With the impression that they've made here with this hollow that they've milled into the scales and the liners, I'm gonna go, yeah, that's a confident grip. Yeah, I can hold on to this knife. The platform with the thumb, I mean, it's pretty solid. If I go forward, I'm pretty confident I can hold on here, even if my hands were wet. Reverse grip, yeah, this is super comfortable, very intuitive. It's legit. And I can get here, and to be honest, on this knife, it's comfortable enough that I would say I'd rather be right here than here. I'm not a fan of going against the knife. Yeah, I think that this works enough that I think it's available here. A nice hammer fist, Paccal grip. Yep, reverse on that knife. Pocket clip. I think pocket clip's going to do wonderfully because we did add a tiny little bit of tension. Thick material, yeah, that thing's in there for the ride, man. Yep. Wonderful tension there. And then on the standard size material, it would probably survive a tumble in the dryer. Throw it in the dryer, you'd probably find that knife still there. My spot in the back pocket. Yeah, this thing just tucks in, man. I like it. Let's check it for safety. See if we've got any blade contact here. None through the scales in the back of the knife, and then the tip is nicely recessed. So pocket clip's great. The tip is good, and I'm confident I can handle this knife any old way I want, and I'm not going to catch that sharp part. Let's I want to check that bottom, that closed detent. Yeah, it snaps it in there. I don't think I can throw this out, but I'm going to try. Nah, that's in there for it's in there. You're gonna have to want that blade to come out of there. Yeah, pretty nice. Shop 14C stonewash blade. Looks wonderful. Big, tall, flat grind. Yeah, 100% lives up to it. What about this top bevel? Yeah, again, razor. Yeah, great job, QSP, on the sharpening of the knife. I've said it 1,000 times. It's just silly, man, when a knife comes and it's not sharp. I mean, it should be the first memo out to production. Let's make sure our product's sharp. Hey, how much are these Turtle Punks? What's a going rate for this dude? Okay, well, there's a couple of different models as you would expect from QSP. Different colors. There's some different blade coatings. But all in all, these go for around 88 bucks is what they look like they're listed for. There's a coated blade version that looks like it's in the low 90s. So yeah, these have creeped up. 14C steel liner, steel pocket clip, G10 scales, even with all that contouring, to be at $88. I mean, my ideas of a budget piece have been shattered in the last, let's say, 6 months. So, anyways, Timber's Edge Knives going to have this Turtle Punk, and it's probably going to be right in that $88 range. But keep in mind, free shipping, no tax, and if you'll subscribe over there by entering your email address so you can get those emails, they'll give you 10% off. So, puts it right at like $80, and that's out the door to you. So, anyways, QSP Turtle Punk. Appreciate y'all watching.